Alright guys, today we're going to go over one of the most popular guns for 2022, the Sig 365 X Macro. This is the quote-unquote full-size version in the 365 lineup. A couple things before we get started though. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, we would really love to have you join us. So click the like and then subscribe button. We really appreciate that. And also feel free to comment below. YouTube loves comments, so anything you comment, thoughts on this gun, anything, just put them below. It'll really help us grow this channel and make this video perform better and to reach more people. Lastly, if you're in the market for a holster, we are always here to help and get you taken care of. You can check out all of our holsters for the Sig 365 X Macro and hundreds of other firearms at www.muddyrivertactical.com. Alright, let's jump into the X Macro. So to start, it has a 3.1 inch barrel and has an added compensator to it. It comes with two 17 round magazines, and like all 365s, it is striker fired. The compensator works extremely well on this firearm. When we got this, I was kind of skeptical, and I honestly didn't think it would make that much difference. 365s in general tend to be snappy, so I was kind of expecting the same, but that compensator really took a lot of the snappiness out of this gun and made shooting it very pleasurable, and definitely has a way higher shootability than the rest of the 365 series, in my opinion. In our area, we're in Kansas City, Missouri. This firearm is running roughly in the $800 range and seems to be about the going price currently. However, in different states and different areas, that may change, obviously. So, like I said, this has a 17 round mag capacity, which puts it on par with full-size firearms like Glock 19s and Sig 320s and things of that nature. However, it's only an inch wide, which really sets it apart and makes concealing this firearm very easy. So just to give you an example, let's grab a Glock 17 here, and you can see the noticeably difference in size between these two, which is crazy because literally they have the same round capacity. The gun that's probably most similar in size, we get people asking roughly size-wise, the Glock 43 MOS, which we did a video on a couple weeks ago. It is probably the closest to the size of the Macro. They're really, really close. So a lot of people tend to think, oh, it's got 17 rounds in it, so it's not going to be able to be concealed very well, and that would be totally false on this firearm. They packed a lot of capacity into a fairly small package. This firearm is also pretty lightweight, weighing in at only 21 ounces when empty. It comes standard with the Sig X-ray green dot night sights, which have always been great. I really like those. And it also comes with an optic plate, so you can put your Holosun optics or any other optic you choose to. Most people are putting Holosuns on there, including myself, just because for bang for the buck, they're very good. And also, this is the first 365 in the series to have a full Picatinny rail in the front. The other models had the proprietary Sig rail on them, which limited you to what you could put on there. Now with this rail, you can put a wide variety of lights, lasers of your choice if you choose to put one on there. So it's definitely a nice feature. The trigger on the 365 Macro is a flat trigger, which I really like a lot. So let's look at the trigger real fast. So there's a clean wall there, and then a break. So the brake's super nice, and the reset is really quick, and it's just super firm. There's no question on the reset, which makes shooting this gun very, very easy, and also makes shooting it well a lot easier. The ergonomics on this gun, just like all the 365s, I really truly like. The undercut and finger groove there feels really nice in your hand. I mean, when you grab the gun, it just feels super natural. The grip length allows you to have a full purchase on the firearm, so it really makes controlling the gun and shooting it very easy. I have concealed this gun, and surprisingly it conceals very well with that grip, so I was pleasantly surprised on that as well. Overall, this is definitely one of my favorite guns of the year for sure, and it's definitely my favorite out of the Sig 365 lineup. I've really had a great time shooting it. We've put roughly 500 rounds through. This is actually a shop gun, but I got one just like it. We put 500 rounds through one, and it's been flawless. Kind of like all the SIGs, the slide and controls have been a little hard to work. They take a little bit to break in, but that's been normal for our experience with SIGs, and it's definitely getting better. Overall, if you're on the fence about this gun at all, go ahead and just do it. You'll not regret it for sure. It's got full-size capacity, all in a package that is still very concealable for everyday carry. If you had to have one gun, this is truly a firearm that could be, all-around gun, whether you wanted it to conceal, use as home defense, or just plain fun shooting at the range. So thank you guys for joining us today. That's our quick video. We'll have another video in the coming weeks, a more in-depth as we put some more rounds through it. We're going to try to do a 1,000-round review on it as well, but we just wanted to bring you our initial thoughts out of the first 500 rounds. So thank you guys for joining us today. We appreciate it more than you know. Until next time, keep practicing and always be prepared.